welcome to The New Normal. I'm your host, Rafael McMaster, and I'm here at the Resin Creative Labs in Hermosa Beach. Today we'll be talking about intention and using intention as a tool in our lives. In the previous episodes, we introduced two tools. Acceptance was the first one we did, and then last episode was awareness. So today we'll be talking about intention. In further episodes, we'll go into other forms and ways of viewing the concept of intention. But today for intention, we're going to view it in this context as having a vision. Having a vision that you love, that your whole being can get behind. You know, I have a much better chance of predicting the future if I create it. I have a much better chance of hitting the bullseye of what I want in life if I know what I'm shooting for. Otherwise, I'm just shooting arrows in the sky, hoping I hit something that I want. So instead, why don't I take a second and reflect? Take many seconds. Keep returning to this practice of reflecting until I know what it is that I want in my life. And I don't need to know exactly what it looks like, but I can start with, how do I want to feel? How do I want to feel day in, day out? What are the things that I love doing? Do I want to ensure that I have time to play with my kid or walk the dog or exercise? What would a perfect day in my life look like? How can I rebuild my life? How can I build a vision for my life that is exactly what I want? Worst case scenario, I get to experience it in my mind, and truly and surely by doing this exercise, then I will begin to charge this vision and bring those types of things into my life, begin to make micro decisions all throughout the day that lead towards and support this vision. We tell our students here at our creative lab that, it's one thing to have a goal in our minds, okay, a rational, logical, thought out, thinking goal. But it's another thing to take that goal and take it from a goal to an intention, right, to a vision. And so we're going to talk a little bit about some specific ways of charging our intention, charging a vision, and then we're going to do an exercise here at the end, a maybe 2-minute, 3-minute visualization where we're going to take something that you have an intention for and charge it, okay? So here's the steps we're going to take. The first thing we do is choosing what it is that you'd like to have intention around. Something you'd like to bring into your life. Is it a vision far off in the future for the career that you'd like to have? And to have the courage to say, no, I know it's not possible. I know this job doesn't exist yet, but this is what I want. This would be amazing. For me, honestly, there's a leap of courage there. I find that my not enoughness, while going towards this idea of what is a perfect life for me, thinks, well, I don't deserve it. Who am I to deserve that? Who am I to wish for that? How is that even going to happen? For this exercise, let's not even worry about how it's going to happen. Let's just focus on having the vision itself and having the courage to say, you know what? This is what I love. This is what I'm going to intend on. Let me, if anything, have the ability to sit with my eyes closed and breathe and enjoy this vision. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is you're going to decide what it is that you're going to put into this intention practice, okay? And then we're going to build in our mind, and we'll be doing this together in starting about a minute, a visualization of that experience, of that, almost like playing a movie of that thing. Then we're going to make the movie three-dimensional, holographic in our mind, like we're inside of the movie. And then we're going to fall in love with it, and we're going to activate our heart center, and we're going to connect our heart and our mind, our cardioneurology, and the connection of those two things. We're going to get them synced up, right? Have them put them in a state of coherence. All right, so here we go. So hopefully by now you've gotten the thing that it is that you would like to intend, whether it's the way you want this weekend to turn out, or you want a new puppy, or something long term. Anything, any amount of time, any kind of thing in the vision for the future. And here we go. So go ahead and close your eyes and begin to breathe deep. Breathing in through your nose, down your throat, into your chest, holding it for a moment. And then exhale. Let's do this again. Breathing in through your nose. Breathing even deeper down into your lower belly. Your belly pressing down and out, expanding your lungs. And then exhale. Continuing to breathe deep like that, let's now put the vision in your mind of your intention. And now I want you to start to play with that intention. Make it, instead of a vision, make it a movie. And you see yourself in this movie having the thing that you want. And now let's take it from a movie where you're watching it third person to where you're in the movie first person. You're the person in the movie experiencing what it is that you want. What would it be like to be an astronaut, to be on the red carpet, or whatever it is? Now you're viewing it from the first person, continuing to breathe deep. Play around in that movie and start to bring in the senses. What does the ground feel like underneath your feet there in this particular movie? What are the sounds? What are the smells? You are now inside of your own three-dimensional holographic movie from you first person, experiencing what it's like to have the thing that you want. Okay, now we're going to put our hands on our heart, keeping your eyes closed. When I place my hands on my heart, my attention and awareness and consciousness goes to my heart. Wherever you touch yourself, if I touch myself on the elbow, my attention and awareness will go to my elbow. If I touch myself on my heart, now my consciousness is going to my heart. And let's cultivate this feeling of gratitude. So now I want you to, with your eyes closed, think of someone that you absolutely love. And think about their love for you. Feel how good it feels in your heart to love them, to have them love you. Feel your heart get activated. I want you to think about the fact that 1 billion people on this planet don't have running water and sewage and electricity. And how hard that would be. And now feel gratitude for the fact that you have a hot shower and internet. All of those comforts. Feel how that's a different kind of gratitude in your heart. And now that our heart centers are activated, now let's combine them with that vision. So when you go back to that vision that you're intending, right? Seeing it not just as a goal, but as a vision. Not just as an image, but a three-dimensional holographic movie that you're in first person. And now you feel, not that this vision's happening in the future, but feel like it's happening right now. Your eyes closed in your imagination space. What would this feel like to have it happen right now? Feel that love for this vision. Feel the gratitude of having it already happen. That's the key. Don't experience this something in the future. Feel what that feels like right now, right? Feel what it feels like right now to be doing that thing, to have it in your life. And now just sit with this and breathe deep. In this state, not only are we using our mind for this goal, we're tapping into our mind, our intuition, our body, our subconscious, our energy field. The entire thing is rowing in the same direction now. And now that you've made this decision of your intention, then all of my micro decisions throughout the day lead towards what is going to support this intention, this vision. So in short, I absolutely do this every morning. I take time to have a visualization and an intention for my day, and I walk through the day with a vision. And then I always set up, well, what is the best case scenario for my life 3 months from now, maybe a year from now? And if anything, I've begun to really enjoy doing this. It's like getting to sit inside a movie. It's better than any content, right? I'm making my own content and experiencing it and feeling how great it feels to have those things. And if anything, then there's value in that, feeling good, and knowing that I have a direction, I have a vision. For me, the greatest challenge of this practice is taking the time to reflect and really think about what it is that I want, and to keep reflecting. And if it comes back with more questions, then I go on that quest to continue to try and find out what is it that I want exactly. And when I know what it is that I'm intending for, then everything seems to go right in that flow towards that thing. Because I know in my blood and my bones and in my heart, this is what it's about for me. So with that, hopefully you've been able to take something from this. And until next episode.